This really isn't a video for my subscribers. This is just a video that I want to record for future reference to look back upon. The NHS, it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm a care worker. I work in the community. I wear these. I wear these. Now, the company I work for are fantastic. They look after me. I do my job, and I'm happy with the job I do. You've got all these people striking. I would never go on strike over my wages for the job that I do because I care too much about my clients that I attend. I've been thinking about all night driving around, going to clients, whether I was going to record this video or not. Why am I doing this? The state of the NHS. I've got a client who he needs to be in hospital, but the wife is too afraid to ring an ambulance for the fear that he's going to be laying on a hospital bed in a hallway all weekend waiting for a bed. In my opinion, the reason there is a backlog with hospitals, I'm in Northern Ireland, so I can speak for the rest of the country because I know what it's like, but there's a backlog in hospitals. There's people that don't need to be in hospital. They're ready to go home, but there's no care packages that can be put in place because there aren't enough care workers to cover those people. If they cleared that backlog of people that are holding up beds, then people like my client tonight wouldn't be afraid to go into hospital because they know they'd get seen straight away. And how can things change? The government don't really recognise social care workers for what they are, for what they do. And like I say, I'm happy with my job. I've been doing my job for 7 years. I came into my job to do palliative care. And palliative care is end of life. I wanted to be there to look after people in their own homes when they haven't got long left. I wanted to be there to make their lives as comfortable, not just for them, but for their families as well. And I think since before COVID started, there's not been any palliative care cases come out of hospital so that they can die respectfully at home rather than in a hospital bed because of the backlog, because there's no social care. There's not enough carers in the communities to take on the clients. I work this week 65-hour week, and I'm happy doing that because I'm going to people that need my help, whether it be just to make a cup of tea and a chat because I'm the only person that they see all day. Nobody with them through the night. I go in the morning, make a cup of tea, make sure they're up, make sure they're okay, make sure they've got their medication. I'll go back to them at night time, see how their day's been, had a chat. I'm the only person that they see all day. Then I've got other clients, wheelchair bound, need extra help with things, going to the toilet, getting from their wheelchair to the toilet so that they can comfortably go to the toilet and use it respectfully, with dignity. And I've lost my trail of thought where I was going with this, but it's just, I came into social care because I had a daughter that passed away. She lived for 1 year, 1 month, 1 week and 1 day. When she was born, I was told that she'd only live for 2 hours. She exceeded that by a long way. Proved every doctor wrong, and I'm so proud of her for what she did and what she achieved in her short life, which is what led me into doing the job that I do now. Because I wanted to pay back for what the care that she was given while I couldn't be there because I was doing a job that I was working 12 hours a day for a company that didn't respect family matters. Well, the owner of the company did. He was one of my dad's best mates. But I say best mates, he was on my dad's speed dial. My manager, direct manager, was an arsehole and wouldn't let me take time off work to go to the hospital. So I was going to turn up at the hospital at 2 o'clock in the morning after I finished my shift to go and see my daughter. So, like I say, this video is just for me to look back on in years to come when the NHS is completely on its arse because social care, there isn't enough of it. The government don't care about us. They're not bothered. I work for a private company who pay me well, but my one bugbear is we don't get paid fuel allowance. I could drive up to 80 miles a day. That comes out of my wages. So if I take on a new client, I drive more miles. And it's got to a point now where fuel prices, yeah, they're on their way back down now, but working through when the prices were £2 a litre for diesel, it's a big knock on my wages. And 20 quid of diesel used to last me the week. I've just put in 40 quid of diesel. That'll last me. It's now Friday. That will last me till Tuesday. Am I going to publish this video? I don't know. See how I feel in the morning. But the government really needs to sort out social care. It's coming to the end of the eye. It's just, you can do social care. The company I work for, we've got people that work 5 hours a week. Or you've got people like me, the other end of the scale, that work 70 hours a week. Fits around my lifestyle. Fits around me with my daughter at school. And things like that. It works brilliantly. But they need to get more people in social care. How do you get more people in social care? Pay better. Respect the people that are doing the jobs, keeping people out of hospital or clearing beds from the hospital so people can get home, so that people that genuinely are poorly can go into hospital rather than them being worried, afraid to go into hospital because they're scared that they're going to end up laying on a trolley for 24, 48 hours. It's ridiculous. Ambulance waiting times were released today for Northern Ireland. Apparently, where I live, South Eastern Trust, 8-minute response time? Load of crap. I've known people that have waited nearly 14 hours on the floor waiting for an ambulance to turn up. I don't know where they're getting these figures from. It takes about 8 minutes for them to answer the bloody phone. Maybe that's what their figures they're using. But it's disgusting what's going on. And who's going to sort it out? Because government aren't sorting it out. I'm tired. And it's just horrible to see a client's wife in tears because she's afraid to take him to call the hospital to get him to the hospital to be checked out because she's so worried that she might not see him again. I mean, I'm convinced that if she gets him to a hospital, he will be fine. He just needs fluids and properly monitoring to see what's going on. But she's just too afraid to ring 999 to get an ambulance because she's worried that he could be left on a bed to die. And it shouldn't be like that. Nobody should be afraid to call an ambulance. It's disgusting. I don't know. I might publish this video. I might not. But it's not for my subscribers. It's more for me. Like I say, so that I can look back on in years to come. Or my daughter can look back on and see what state things were in the beginning of January 2023. Who knows? I won't be doing an intro if I do put this up. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to like it. It's just for me. But see you later.